Environmentalists in Kenya are edging close to a reprieve against President Ruto after lifting a 5-year logging ban in the country, a move they said will cause the forest to disappear. President Ruto, in his defense, said the government had to lift the ban to stop mature trees from rotting away and create more jobs, many of whom were lost during the ban which was imposed. Details in this report.
For the first time in 5 years, the silence of this often quiet Kenyan forest is broken by the buzz of a chainsaw. The Kenyan forests are once again open for business after President William Ruto lifted the logging ban, which has been in place since 2018. While this move may be bringing the timber industry back to life, conservationists say this would decimate the country's carbon-rich forest. But forest conservators say this time, logging in the country is limited, with plans to protect the environment.
Logging is only taking place in plantation forests, which are established with the purpose of harvesting for various wood materials at the rotation age. That is when they are mature, to give the maximum revenue. We don't do any logging in the indigenous forest. They are the areas that are for protection and for environmental purposes.
Bernard Gitau manages this sawmill in Molo, northwest Kenya. His business had been affected by the ban, and barely half of the machines here are working. He says President Ruto's announcement has now rescued his business and the industry at large, which lost 44,000 jobs.
The people that I had to let go, when they had now the ban had lifted up, they were calling me, they were so anxious, they were excited, they never believed it would come back.
But it's not the same story for every sawmiller in the country. Eric Bascowin is recounting losses after dozens of trees he harvested decayed because they were over mature. He says the industry is still recovering from the 5-year ban.
Only those who had a fallback managed. Others up to now, they have not even gone to the forest to remove what they had paid for because they cannot manage to service the machines, the power source. To put structure in place after 5 years is not easy.
Conservationists have been vocal about their displeasure, fiercely opposing the lifting of the ban. They say this is contrary to President Ruto's pledge to plant 15 billion trees and bolster Kenya's forest cover.
This time you are talking about planting, tomorrow you talk about cutting. It does not add up.
Right now, especially with the way the climate crisis is, we can't have cutting down trees and replanting trees in the same sentence.
Conservationists seem to be edging close to a win after a Kenyan court temporarily barred the government from issuing logging licenses. But President Ruto says he remained firm on his commitment.